Giovanni's back and it's time to save Shadow Giratina. We have a new leader lineup where Cliff is coming in with Shadow Cyndaquil, Sierra has Shadow Totodile, and Arlo's bringing in Shadow Chikorita. And this is how I took him down. I found Cliff. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to use Rhyperior, Machamp, and Moltres. We'll see how this party does. I think it's going to do pretty well, but let's find out. Now Cliff is going to start with Cyndaquil. This is Cliff's new Pokemon. We're going to take it down right away with this Rhyperior because we have the ground. And it's going to be a little spammy using Rhyperior because we have this breaking swipe. So I can use this on whatever Cliff has in that next slot just to take out those shields, like this Skarmory. Let's just go ahead and breaking swipe. I don't even need to touch these because Cliff will shield. Let's get out that second attack too. So right away, instead of throwing it, I'm just gonna do 2 taps. Let's go ahead and throw it. Now I'm gonna save up and use that Rock Wrecker. Let's see if we can take out that Skarmory. Okay, let's get it taken up here. Rock Wrecker. Taking it down, trying to hit every bubble. Okay, not quite taking it down, but breaking swipe should finish this one off. Getting out that breaking swipe. And the breaking swipe's gonna lower the attack. So if this was doing some damage to me, it's gonna do less damage. Now let's see what Cliff has in that back end. Tyranitar, I'm just gonna breaking swipe it. And this is why I have a fighting one in the back. That way I could just swap right into Machamp and take it down. But you might as well lower the attack. Let's see here. Actually, let's just keep going this right here. Do we even have to do the fighting? Because we have a ground fast move. So that fast move might actually chip away at this Tyranitar. And with breaking swipe being so spammy, look, that attack is falling. Did a little bit more damage than I would have thought. Okay, let's take it with that breaking swipe. Almost done. Hey, looks like Rhyperior is a go-to for Cliff. Will the first one be Shadow Shiny? Not shiny. 209. Gonna use a Pineapple Berry. Might as well. And there you go. Take down Cliff, use Rhyperior, keep him a champ in there, and then maybe have something flying just in case he uses the Annihilate in that middle slot. Chikorita? Yeah, that's it. We found Arlo, and Arlo has Chikorita. So I'm going to take Arlo down just with a fun party. Let's start off with Volcarona. I've never used this one against a grunt. I just got it to max very recently, a few months ago. So let's see how this one actually does. It's super effective right away. I just want to get this one tapped down. Look, it's already going to take out one of my shields, but I want to just charge up on mine. That way I can take out the shields of my opponent. There we go. So we have one on here charged up. Let's see what Arlo has in that next slot. Ooh, we got Steelix. So it is super effective, but we know Arlo's going to use the shields. So I'm just going to use this Bug Buzz. Let's see what happens. Bug Buzzing this one down. Okay, we got the shield there. Let's get out another Bug Buzz. The defense falls. That's not too bad. Volcarona is going to lower the defense of that Steelix. That one is kind of tanky and it's doing a little bit of damage to me. So I don't know if I'm going to get fully powered up to get out a fire move on this one. But what I can actually do, let's see if we can just tap this one down and see what's in that last slot. There we go. Hey, we got a little bit of health and we got down to that last slot. Now we've got Muck. Let's throw out this Bug Buzz. Let's lower that defense. I'm gonna wanna go in with something ground for that Muck. Oh, Bug Buzz actually did decent. Look, it's already setting us up pretty good. Maybe I'll swap, oh, it took me out right there. We're gonna use Crocodile. It's got a ground move, look, super effective. Taking this down, no problem. I'm actually surprised how well that Volcarona did. Look, Arlo's down. Is it gonna be Shadow Shiny? Let's see. Okay, not Shadow Shiny, 190 on the CP. We took down Arlo. Volcarona seems like a pretty good one to use. Sierra has Totodile. I'm gonna see if I can get the Shiny this time. Let's see how we do. I'm gonna start off with Kartana. Kartana just crushes anything that's water. I don't know what Sierra's going to have in that next slot, but maybe if I can get charged up enough, I can go ahead and take out the shield. See, so right away, Totodile is down. Let's look for that next Pokemon. So go over a little bit, and let's take out a shield here. Again, I don't need to touch anything. You know, Sierra's going to use 2 shields. And then I'm going to charge up just a little bit more. And what if I use this Dragonite? Because Dragonite's kind of spammy. Why don't I just go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw? Oh, it looks like this one already is throwing an attack at me. I'm going to shield that. So we know it's going to be paused a little bit, so that's enough time for me to charge up a little more. Let's take out the shield. Then I'm going to use the superpower. So if I can charge up enough for that one. Okay. That one didn't do too much. Let's take it out with the superpower. Okay, not quite. Not quite taken out, but we can still tap that one down. Sierra doesn't have any shields. We're on that last Pokemon. We've got Rhyperior. Let's send out another superpower. There we go. We have that Landorus in the back that we can easily take this one down with. Let's bring in Landorus. Let's get out that Sandsear Storm. Hey, there we go. There we go, we took Sierra down. Let's see if we get that Shadow Shiny. This is the one I want from this rotation. Not Shadow Shiny, but let's see if it's any good. Okay, we got a 2-star. Not too bad. Now we gotta find Giovanni. Now we gotta take down Giovanni. Let's go. I'm gonna try this new strategy using Morpeko. A lot of people online said they use Morpeko, and I think it's really spammy. So let's see how quickly it actually takes down the shields. So we'll swap into it right away, and let's get out this Psychic Fang. Looks like Persian was able to get 1 move in before we actually threw this, so maybe 1 or 2 before we get the next one, but it should take out the shields really quickly. Doing another Psychic Fangs right there. Okay, go from the hangry mode. And let's see how this one actually does. And we get out that Aura Wheel. Oh, that did really good, actually. Wow. Probably not going to take it down here. Or no, look, took it down. Wow. So we can charge up a little bit here, just with it being so spammy. And let's get out this Psychic Fangs. We already have a second one charged up. And this one's only powered up enough for the Great League. Okay, barely did anything, but we've got another one. At least the defense falls, so we got another one already charged. Okay, same thing, barely did, but it's gonna have that next one charged. Let's just throw another Psychic Fangs. I think I'm gonna charge a little on this one and then swap. Might as well. No, yeah, we got the swap. Let's do 2 moves. Let's just go ahead and swap and stun it, because Rhyperior's defense is just really ate through with that Morpeko. Okay, it's already taken out. Now, we don't really need to do much with this Machamp, as long as we go in with that Kyurem. That ice is going to take out the Giratina. But we just used our swap, so we might as well go ahead and throw some moves. That way we go ahead and count down on the timer. Yeah, it's not doing anything with the Machamp. Really, all I'm doing is just eating up time. That way Giratina's not doing anything to me, and I can get ready to swap again. We've got to be close to another swap. Let's see, we got another cross chop on there. See, Machamp is super spammy, not nearly as spammy as that Morpeko, it seems like. Okay, we got that there. Let's go into that Kyurem and take it down with an Ice Burn. Using our first shield. We could even use the Morpeko to change the form whenever it's in the hangry mode too. There we go, we did it. We defeated Giovanni. Looks like Morpeko is really good, so if you're struggling, if you can squeeze that in there with that Psychic Fangs and Aura Wheel, you can take those shields out really quick. Okay, we beat Giovanni. See the researches coming through. Okay, we got a 2-star. I'm gonna go ahead and remove Frustration from this right now. So that was a really interesting strategy. I've never tried it before, but I see this comment on our videos all the time using Morpeko, and I was really glad to use it. It changes form, it's really spammy with the Psychic Fangs, but it seems like you actually need the 2 moves on it, and mine is just powered up for the Great League, so it didn't have a super high CP or anything. I just tapped on it with 2 Psychic Fangs, it changed forms. We took out Giovanni, no problem. You definitely want to get your Shadow Giratina. This is ranked really high in the Great League right now. It's number 1 and number 6, depending on the 2 different movesets, if it's running Shadow Sneak or Ancient Power. It's number 18 in the Ultra League, and it's number 32 in the Master League. And the other Pokemon with the leaders like Shadow Totodile, Shadow Feraligatr is actually ranked number 13 in the Ultra League. Shadow Feraligatr is ranked number 30 in the Great League. And Shadow Feraligatr's 122 in the Master League. So it seems like Shadow Feraligatr is ranked pretty well across the board. Shadow Typhlosion, not as much. You've got 141. I guess it's kind of similar in the Master League if you want to use these for the Master League. Shadow Typhlosion's 127 in the Ultra League. So still good, but not a top 100. And it's 175 in the Great League. You definitely want to get one because the rankings change. So it's not ranked high now. It could be ranked high in the future. Then we've got Shadow Meganium, which is 335 in the Great League, so significantly worse than Feraligatr and Typhlosion. Then the Shadow Meganium is ranked 140 in the Ultra League, so it's getting better at the Ultra League, and it's not ranked at all for the Master League. So you definitely want to get one because this does change, and it's a cool Pokemon, but it's not really ranked high in any league right now. And don't forget to remove Frustration right now. It's the Team GO Rocket Takeover. This is the only time you can remove Frustration. Every time one of these events comes around, go ahead, remove Frustration. That way your Shadow Pokemon are actually useful. You want to remove Frustration from Shadow Shinies, Shadow Hundos, your favorite Shadows, or rank 1 PvPs, or just really highly ranked PvPs. It's kind of tough getting a rank 1 Shadow PvP, but if you have something that's like a top 100, I would keep that and remove Frustration from it. Now I had a Super Rocket Radar from last season, and I just got the one from this season that I used on Giratina. So if I hold one, I like to keep it throughout the whole season. If I'm looking for grunts to get extra mysterious components, I'll just toggle that on. So I go into my items, I go to my Super Rocket Radar, and I equip it. And when that's equipped, there might be a decoy grunt, and I'll do those decoys to get more mysterious components, and then I'll unequip it. That way I don't see Giovanni in my balloon. And I'm not looking for Giovanni. I just do this to farm decoy grunts because that Shadow Bellsprout can be shiny. So if you're looking for Shadow Shiny Bellsprout, Bernie got it last season. It's a way that you can just get extra grunts. Right now, you might ask yourself, why do you want extra grunts? Because it's the Team GO Rocket Takeover and they're everywhere. There are sometimes not as many grunts when it's not the takeover. So if you're doing it for the whole season, it's a way that you can just get an extra grunt, because sometimes I've been 5 out of 6 mysterious components and I just toggle this on and there's a decoy grunt right there and I'm able to get an extra mysterious component and have a rocket radar. That way I don't have to use coins to grind the leaders. I really like using this strategy. Let me know in the comments if you've used this strategy and you've got more leaders because you're able to farm mysterious components that way. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
We want to give a huge thank you to our incredible Patreon supporters. Your support means everything to us and helps make content like this possible.
You're helping us take things to the next level. We couldn't do this without you.